Hey guys, this is Sheikh, and from past few tutorials I am working on a video tutorial series of how to create an employee management system portal. In my last video I was creating a form, that's form to enter the personal contact and qualification details for an employee, and in my last video I have completed this creating this form, and in this I will show you a calendar whenever you click on this text box, the way I have done it here. So, not this one. Okay, you can see here whenever I click on the text box I will get a calendar to choose a date for date of birth. Okay, so let's do it. First let's come to our view. And here I need to change the field as date of birth. Okay, now save it and refresh it. Not this one, okay. Now whenever I click on this I should get a calendar. So to display a calendar here you need to download a plugin, or you need to include some JS and CSS files, and those files you need to download from jQuery. Okay, just go to Google and type in jQuery calendar and you will get the result as date picker jQuery UI, and click on that, you will get this page. Okay, now click on this, you will get the code, and you need to download these files, this CSS file, style.css, jQuery.js and jQuery.ui.js. so we need to get this code. So in order to get the code you just have to copy this line, copy it, and come to the next window and paste it in your URI bar. Okay, just put HTTP, okay, copy it from here and HTTP : and paste it here, and whenever you enter you will get this code. Just select the code and save it in an editor with a name jQuery UI.css. I have already downloaded all these files here on my desktop. Okay, here you can see I have all JS files and CSS files. So I will be copying these two files. Copy, inside resources CSS and paste these two CSS files, and now come again to that resources folder, get the JS files, copy and paste it inside JS folder, and copy the image folder also. Inside this I have a image for my profile. Just copy this and create a new folder as images and paste it here. Okay, now I have copied all my files, all CSS, JS and image files in my project folder. So I will come here, I will just open header file, and I will just copy this code and paste it once again and paste it once again. Then okay, click on resources CSS, copy this and paste it here, and here style.css. Okay, now save it, and here we need to call our JS files. So to paste the JS files, click on footer. Now get this, cut it and paste it here, paste once again, and go to JS folder and get this file name, copy and paste it here, and copy it once again and paste it here, and get this jQuery UI file and paste it. Okay, now I have pasted out all my JS and CSS files in my header, and now I need to go to my browser, and from here I need to copy this function, copy and paste it here. Okay, get picker and come here, come to this personal details file, come at the bottom, and here we need to give a class. We are already a class, we need to give an ID here. Okay, ID as this date picker, copy and paste it here. And now let us see whether we are getting an date picker in my form. Let's refresh the page, and okay, see, I'm successfully able to display the calendar whenever I click on this link. Okay, see, okay, this is how you can display a calendar on your page or a date picker on your page. Okay, now let us start building our application of saving this personal information. So let us come to our page and let us close these files. We need to create a form. Okay, I have to add a form here. Go form open, and an array class form horizontal, form horizontal class, and we need to close our form also. We just type in controller name and slash add personal details function. Okay, now we need to close this form, so let's go to the end of this page, and here we should close this form. Form close. Okay, and now we need to create this function. Whenever a user clicks on the button, whenever a person clicks on the submit, it should redirect to this function. Insert employee controller. Copy this function and come to employee controller. Okay, and create a function as public function paste. Okay, add personal details. Okay, we need to now we need to set our user validation the way we have done for all our user forms. Here also we need to do the same thing. We just need to copy this code, copy and paste it here. We need to change these fields according to our database fields. So let's go to our database. HRMS report, and then personal details. We have the fields as first name, middle name, last name. So first name, okay, paste, middle name, first name, middle name, and just remove this, and here last name, okay, here username, gender, username, copy, paste, okay, username, gender. What is next? Nationality, marital status, date of birth, nationality. Marital status, date of birth, marital status, date of birth, and then copy at the end, profile image, okay. Here for username we need to set another field. Let's go to our user guide 27. HRMS report, user guide, go to form validation class, click on the form, and scroll down, okay, this one, copy and paste it here, or else we just copy from here. Okay, copy, and paste it here, okay, and copy this code, paste it again. Okay, here we need to check if this form validation is runs. If we if the user has entered all the fields, then this block will run, or else we should call the same form, which is this form. Copy and paste, okay. Let us display errors first. before validation errors. Refresh. We try to submit without entering any details. Okay, the first name field is required, middle name is required, last name, username, gender, nationality, marital status, date of birth, and profile. Okay, I'm getting all the error messages for all my fields. So what I'll do is I'll just remove this and I'll just enable this now and refresh, and now when I try to submit, okay, now it's showing me all the errors just beside all my text fields. Okay, here I'm not getting the ID. Okay, save it and come to this view file. Okay, here I need to display, here I need to link my user ID whenever a person click on contact details, qualification details, and person details, or in other words, whenever you, let us go to our dashboard, whenever a person click on this link, an ID which is which will be associated to that employee will be sent here with the get method, and that ID will receive to us in this form. Okay, so the same ID should be linked to these three links, so that whenever I click on that particular link, the ID that is 4 should be linked with this tab, and the information that is associated related to this employee ID should be displayed. Okay, whenever I click on this, I should get the records of that ID. Okay, so whenever I click on qualification details, I should be transferring the ID of that particular user. So for that we need to create one, we need to get the data, we need to get the details of this user. Okay, whenever I click on this, whenever I click and come to this page, I should get the details, I should get the user ID of this user, and I should get all the information related to this employee here in my EMP person details function. Okay, EMP person details function. So to do that, we just have to go to our queries, and here we need to create a function here below. Here, okay, create a function public function get employee records and pass an ID as employee ID. Okay, and write a query equals to this db select where employee ID, user ID equals to employee ID, and get from users. You can I get any record query of numbers written 0, then return query of row, then I will be returning that row. Okay, then I need to come here where I am displaying the view. Whenever a person click on this link, I'll be displaying this view by using this function. So I should pass that employee ID here, employee ID. Okay, so whenever a person click on this link, I should pass an ID which is 4 in this case. So and that ID will come here and passed into this function, and here inside this function I can get that ID. Okay, so now we just need to call our model, this load model queries and dollar result equals to dollar this queries of this function, copy and paste it here. Okay, we are passing this ID, whatever ID is being sent from here. Whenever user click on this, that ID will be passed here, because we are calling this function here inside my dashboard. Here you can see employee personal details function, which is this employee personal details, and to this I am passing the ID, which is this. Okay, I am passing the ID from here, and I'll get that ID here, and from here I will take this ID and pass it to my function, which is this get employee records. That ID will get passed into this function, which I'm receiving here, and with the help of this ID I'm getting the data from my database. So I'll take this. Let me just print it first. Result. Okay, here you can see I'm getting the record of user ID 4. Okay, so now let's just delete it and pass this data as an array to our view. Okay, now come to our view, employee personal details. In here, now I should get the ID here also. So let's just test it out. Okay, enter result, refresh and run this. Okay, undefined variable result. Okay, should be small r. Okay, now you can see I am getting the details of user 5, as my user ID is 5. If I select the employee Amit, who has the employee ID 3, that record will display from the users table. So I'll just delete it now, and now here delete it. PHP echo anchor. Okay, next will be the name, just professional details. here. Okay. Code base URL and pass the URL as employee/emp personal details slash. I'll be passing the user ID here. Result of this user ID, copy and paste it here, and class as list group item, and okay, so this over. List group item class. Okay, I'll just cut this thing and and now paste it. Okay, list is over. Okay, personal details. Now let us see. Okay, now I'm getting the link. Now you can see here at the bottom, whenever I hover on it, I can get the HRMS report. That's my project folder /employee/emp personal details /3, and the same link I should get for all these three: contact details and qualification details. So now let's just do it again. Copy this and paste it twice. Contact details, qualification details. Okay, now refresh. Now you can see I'm getting the link for the rest of other tabs also. Okay, now whenever I click on this, I'll get. Okay, I need to change the link also. employee/emp contact details, qualification details. Okay. This one is personal, this one is contact emp contact details. 404 pages, not 404 page not is found is showing because we have not created that function yet. And qualification details. Okay, you can see employee number is also displaying here. Okay, now we need to build the functionality for our emp personal details. So let us go to our employee, and here as you can see, whenever a person clicks submit, okay, these errors are showing because whenever a person click on the submit, it will be redirected to add personal details function where I am not getting the user ID. Okay, so to avoid this error, what I should do is I should call this function. Okay, so now let us see. Refresh it, and when I click submit, okay, employee ID, undefined variable employee ID. Okay, personal details. Okay, result user ID. Result user ID. Refresh. Okay. Line number 88, employee controller 88. Okay. 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 Paste it here. Okay, now it's working fine. Now you can see I'm getting the errors. Okay, so let me just explain you the flow. Slash dashboard. Okay. Whenever a person click on this link, this function will get called, because here in my dashboard, whenever I click on any employee on the table, here whenever I click on this table, actually I'm clicking on this TD, and an ID from here will be sent to EMP personal details, which is this. Okay, and this, okay, it will come here inside this employee EMP personal details along with the ID which has been sent. Where is that? Okay, here. Okay, with the ID it will go to EMP personal details inside employee controller along with the user ID, and it will come to employee controller, and here it will accept that ID, and here I will pass this ID to our model, which is get employee records. From here the ID will be passed to our model. Here I am receiving that ID, that employee ID, and from there, based on that employee ID, I am getting the records, and okay, I'm getting the records, and I'm sending that record to my employee personal details. It is here. Okay, and from here, whenever a person submit here, okay, whenever a person submit on this button, okay, I'll be calling the add personal details function inside the employee, and from here I'm sending that employee ID to this function. Okay, here I'm receiving that employee ID, and whenever error occurs, whenever a person didn't enter any values in the text, it will call this function. Okay, now we should write the logic of our employee add personal details. So let's store our form data this input post. Okay, and here I'll be uploading the image also. So to get the information regarding our image upload, we need to go to our table of contents and click on file upload class. Okay, to upload a file, we should use this form open multi-part function in our form. Just copy this and come to your EMP personal details and change this form open to form open multi-part. and come back again here, and here they have given a small example how we can use a form upload method. So let's just copy this, come here to our employee, and paste it here at the top. Okay, we will use only 2 settings. Okay, we will create a config array $config. Inside this we will put our config details, press upload path, and allowed types. Config path is we need to create one folder, uploads folder. Okay, and image types are allowed types. Copy and paste it here. JPG. Okay. And now delete this, and we need to create one upload folder inside our project folder. Okay. New folder, uploads. Oh, sorry. Okay, now you can see we have created an uploads folder inside my project. Inside this, just right click on this, click on new folder and type in the name of that folder, and then click enter. The folder will get created, and we have to use a library as upload, and we need to pass this config array inside that upload. Okay, now next we need to call upload do upload method, which is they have given here. Just copy this and pass the function inside this using AND condition. Whenever all the validation rules get set and user has selected an image to upload, then in that case this block will get executed. Okay, so now we need to use the upload data. Upload info this upload data, and okay, now just try to print the upload data.